Alright. So this right here is the virtual mailbox. It's a AR-based mailing system that combines the accessibility of text messages with the power of email. I'll explain that a little further on down the line. But here's your standard mail UI. Here's your inbox, your sent box, and your drafts. You know, if you were to click on one, they'll take you to the respective boxes. Here are all the messages you sent. Here are your drafts. I scroll to the left here. I'll see my attachments. Here are a list of all the attachments that I've received in previous messages. Scroll to the left. Here's my groups. And, you know, groups are, you can kind of think of them as mail aliases, you know, in standard emails. Scroll to the left again. We're back at the inbox. Okay. So, some practical uses of an application like this is you can imagine being at a career fair and, you know, having being by a recruiter standing in line, and you could, you know, take out your virtual mailbox. If your recruiter has a marker in their recruiting booth, you can V-mail them your resume. Another practical use of this is that if you're an RA, you know, residents don't really check their emails. If you have an important message or a poster about an event that you want to send them, you can create a group. The groups are mentioned here. You can create a group that has a list of all your residents, and you can kind of email them this poster or message or you know, any sort of important information that you have to share them, and they'll get it instantly to their phone. You know, they won't have to, you know, sign into Google or Hotmail or whatever mail-in service they have. So, you know, that kind of goes back to the original point I made of you know, combining the power of email and text messages. Now, you know, if you want to even go further, you can kind of imagine, I don't know, 10, 20 years down the line, maybe even a bit more recent than that, but, you know, standard postal delivery as we know it will cease to exist with could cease to exist with an application like this if, you know, you can kind of think of the markers as the mailboxes that we have right now. So, you know, if the mailman has to deliver you a message, he'll, you know, have his phone with all the messages that he has to send you on his phone, and he'll just, you know, put his phone up towards the marker and send you a message. I mean, there's a lot of potential in an application like this, and guess we'll put this to use right now. So, if you want to create a message, go to create a letter, and we'll write a small message here. This is, oops. This is a test. And let's say we want to send an attachment. We'll send a right now I'm sending a document. I'm going to attach the document. I won't send anymore. Press the camera button, or for certain phones without the camera button, there's an option to send right here inside the options menu. And since I'm not logged in, this is going to prompt me to log in. And the way login works is, you know, each application has a pattern file that's associated with each phone, and we're going to input a username here, and if the pattern of this user matches the pattern on the phone, then we're granted access. And so when we're granted access, the camera comes up, and as you can see right here, we have two mailboxes. This is a mailbox for the user flip side, and here's a mailbox, a group mailbox that has both the user's flip side and the user's go-go. So let's see what happens if we want to send this message to flip side. you'll see that his name appears right here. You get it on that? You see it? You see it? Flip side's right there. We're going to press the send button up here. I mean the camera button up here, which is going to send the message. Give it a while to send. I think that's sent. Let's go back to our mail. And as you can see, we have a notification saying that Flipside has new mail waiting for him. Now, for convenience sake, I have another phone right here that we're going to use to show how it could be quickly sent to phones. Go to Inbox. And this phone here also corresponds to Flipside, just for the sake of the demo. Let me log in real quick. A little trouble here. So we just press sync letters. When we sync letters, it gets all the new mail that we've received. And as you can see, this is a test mail that we got. So we open that, and here's an envelope. Now, one of the things that I wanted to stress with this is this application resembles traditional mail more than text messages and more than email. We kind of wanted to really make this a metaphor for actual physical mail. So here's our mail. There's an envelope on it because this is the first time we've received this letter, and letters and mail normally come in envelopes. So in order to open that, we do make this open gesture here, and it shows us our letter with the date, our name, Flipside, the content of the message, and the person who sent it. And if you remember previously, I said that there was an attachment inside this letter. So the link to our attachment, which was the resume doc, it got downloaded to the phone. This is just a pointer. This is just a link that's pointing to something on the server. So we're going to click on the link, and it's going to say sign off on the attachment. As in, if you normally receive a package from FedEx or UPS, they normally require you to sign off on it. So, like I said before, we wanted to, stay with that physical mail metaphor. So it asks us if we want to sign off on a package. We're going to sign off on it, and we're going to place it inside a location on our phone. So we're going to download it to music, say yes, and let's check if the file's there. Give me a minute. Dun, 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 dun. How do you find files? My files. Okay. And where do we download it to? Do we download it to music? And as you can see, my resume has been downloaded here. I think she has Word on it. Let's hope it works. Hope it works. And here's my resume on the phone. I think that's pretty cool. So, if you remember the first practical use I said of this is if you're at a career fair and you want to send a possible recruiter your resume, this is a really quick and fast way to do it. Now, if you remember, I also said that you can send messages to groups. So we have a group on our phone. This works. you have a group on our phone called pat.slide. The groups have to be named after a particular pattern, and we so happen to have a pattern called pat.slide, and inside pat.slide, we have the members go and the members flipside. So if we ever send mail to go and flipside, if we ever send mail to pat.slide, it'll be received by go and flipside. So let's try that out. Create a letter. Right, hey guys, and we don't have to send an attachment, but for the sake of the demo, why not? We're gonna send a song this time called "Sincerely Me." You won't attach anymore, and again we're gonna press the camera button to send. Right? And so this right here is pat.slide. And you can imagine a mailman having to deliver mail, and this is like the mailbox for apartment 2. And all the mail that members on apartment 2 are meant to receive, we can all do it in one go like this. Have it send. Also, by the way, we're not taking a picture here. The reason why there's a delay is because, the files have to get uploaded to the server. This isn't taking a picture of the marker or anything like that. You can see the name of the marker up here, pat.slide. And so let's go back to this phone right here. Like I said, the reason why, let me turn that off. The reason why, just so that we're clear here, the reason why the mail is getting sent to this phone is because both these phones are registered as flipside. Just for clarification. So we're gonna go and sync letters. Yep. I'm gonna clear that. And here's the "Hey guys" message that was sent from my phone. And here's the message. And here's the attachment, the "Sincerely Me." That was the song that we attached before. And that's pretty much the gist of the application. Like I said before, a lot of practical uses, a lot of scenarios where this may be more beneficial than standard email or standard text messages. And hopefully I'll get the chance to work more on it, to improve it, make it more immersive. But as it stands right now, here's the application, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.